And the Elgato should be going as well. Sweet. Okay. Boom. So, while we wait for Narwhal, I'm still going to go ahead and just get started here for a little bit. So the first room that we're going to work on the Stelphos room for Eastern Palace.
Okay, that's one I know pretty well usually. See if it's
There's a few strats for this. Yep. So I'm gonna just go over how to do it here really quick. And then we'll get you guys going on that end too. So just go on in the room here, and you're right on the first part. You grab the pot, but then right here you walk slightly down. You stay along the line here, because see how only 2 of them spawned? Those are the 2 that you're gonna kill while they're invisible, right? So what the idea is you go in here, you grab this first pot, throw it to the right, you walk back up to this door right here, and see how only the 1 spawned? That's keeping the spawn limit down, right? Now we walk up here, grab this pot, throw it down, done. And then I'll do the strat really quick. To explain what's going on here, the spawn line is right here. It's like a U for the Stalphoses.
Okay.
Imagine it being the U just along this outside barrier of this pot. As long as you're inside this pot, or in line with this pot, you'll never trigger it. So once you grab this pot here, move down, stay in the pot line, and you'll usually always get it. So that's version.
Think of it as being 2 bubbles down. Row.
Yep. And then.
If I have sword beams, I'll hit him.
Yep. Or you can even just, even if you wanted to, you could just do something like this. Ooh, no. You want to see the nice one? Oh, that magic value is weird. There we go. Oh, that's way too low. Okay. We're learning.
Fred, do you know about the hide?
What do I do with that?
You go up to the top where 3 you can unclick show non-video participants, and it'll only show you streams people's
It would take 2 hits. That's gross. But yeah, no. So Samaria is not hot. It's not the way to go. Just do the pot. Do the pot. Do another arrow shot to the left, or pick up the other pot. And then once you pick up the other pot here, you can just immediately throw it down after some right movement. Haha. Like, you don't even gotta wait. You just get it going. But you have to be in line with it. And even if he spawns, you'll still be okay, right? Now, if you have bow, a little bit of a faster strat, not much of one, is you could diagonally walk up left here, which will put you right here on this tile right here, and then 3 spawn around you. What you could do here it saves a whole second and a half. See,
Wow.
445 as opposed to 646. So almost 2 seconds. But you got to make sure you get your arrow shots right. Yep. So personally, what I like to do is I like to shoot left, right, down. And all you gotta do is hold diagonal up left and then shoot. Once you get to this diamond right here is what I'm looking for. This one right here. Once I reach that one, boom, boom, boom. But then even so, the one pop one arrow, 6 seconds, but it's still pretty quick. But this just... But you have to make sure you're up enough or else you're going to spawn all 4. Whoops. Yep, that's the main trick room here for Eastern. We'll cover gamer room a little bit too. Yeah, gamer room.
Is that the one directly before Armos?
Nope. Right after cannibals.
Okay.
So this room is very reaction based. You're gonna stare at the bottom Stalfos and see when he stops. You'll have Bo back here almost no matter what. Whenever he stops, you're gonna shoot an arrow at him, which gives you time to react to the top one. It's a bunch of different RNG practices, but staring at the bottom Stalfos will help you set up for the rest of everything else for the room. It's hard to talk and play the video game at the same time. Something that I saw Mario do earlier today, Power to Mario. Careful of doing something like this. Shit. It's so hard to imitate mistakes whenever you're so ingrained in doing other the strats properly. Don't like slash your sword early, especially if you have Master Sword or Tempered, and you have full health back here, because your sword beam will override the arrow damage on the red Stalfos or on the red Armos Knight right here. I'm not on Master or anything, so like it doesn't override it, but it will. And if you watch Mario's race from earlier today, where he went for that, you will see him poke it, and then the Armos comes down and fucking pegs him. It's pretty great. Yep, slash to the right. Because then slashing to the right will start lining you up towards the door. Ooh, okay, that was a frisky room. But yeah, that's as far as Eastern Palace goes, that's really pretty much it. Desert Palace is kind of damn cut and dry. There's nothing really trick-wise or like room-wise to go over with for there. Let's see what we got in the notes here.
What would be, what is that? 3 rooms before Landmo's, getting through the and the popos with the 2 or 3 BMOSes, however many it is?
Oh yeah, for NMG strats, absolutely. That's actually something to go over for a little bit. I lost my notes. Ah! Should be here. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, we can cover that really quick though. Popo genocide. Okay, so this room. If you have boots, going under the torch here will make it to where that way this BMOS will always miss you. You can even just walk it. Personally, I'm a fan of going up top without boots. But with boots, going under the torch here and then dashing up, that BMOS will always miss you. So this is boot specific. And see, he didn't even scan me there. And then just a quick base to touch for the landmo fight really quick, since we're here. Running up, getting the bonk here, stepping to the right, and then shooting to the left whenever the second hole gets to the second phase. That's your opener. The rest of the fight is kind of learn yourself type deal with bow. We're not here to go over that. Okay, Hera. Hera Beetle Room. So there's 2 strats for this. There's the beginner friendly strat, and then there's the advanced strat. I'm gonna show both. So the beginner strat that I did for a very long time here, you're gonna slash your sword and then immediately hold right and then upright. See how that first one just immediately falls? I'll do it one more time. It looks like he shouldn't, but he will. I love how it looks still to this day. See? All you gotta do is walk along the wall. The second one after this is just a simple slash to the left. Pick up this pot. Throw it at the guy. That's the room. You're supposed to hit the switch, but we're mainly focusing on the beetles. I'll show you the whole room in just one fluid motion from here. Let's do it right. There you go. Because if I see someone do this one more damn time, I'm going to lose it. Well, let's check the time, shall we? Yeah, I'm too used to the fast strat now, though. What the hell is happening here? That should be hitting the switch. Maybe not close enough to the pit. Yeah, not close enough. There's no way that this strat is actually fast. I refuse. Oh, you gotta get that beetle though. Yep, see? The moment that the room goes to shit, this is slow. Because that bottom beetle can fuck you. See, there we go. Something like that's fine. But like... third beetle takes too damn long. Unless you get that. As far as the fast track goes, you should be able to get the sub 10 as long as you suck like I do sometimes. But yeah, it's just a general overview of beetles. And then if you ever want to look fancy for bumper skip, what you do here is you just hold down right until your head passes the pit and then dash left. Or dash right. Haha, you don't want to dash left. Don't dash left there. If you dash left there, I think you will actually just legitimately fall. Because there's a pit there. Alright, back to the notes. Why do I have so many fucking DMs? What is happening? Damn, okay, Aaron. Shit. Alright, so another room that I see a lot of people kind of struggling on so far these past few weeks. Not this one. Gotta get there. Yup. Alright, so there's two ways that you can do it. Hookshot improvise is not going to be one of those. But two tempered sword spins is totally acceptable. And you just get down here, hit the chest, and then you go. That's totally fine. Now, I'm going to show you the bomb strat really quick. I bonked. But, so, the way that this works is that whenever you come into this room, you wait for these two pen gators right here to come up to the wall. Because you want to bait them to go side to side. As you walk down, you get to the third tile, or the second tile, sorry, the second row of tiles, I'm just going to put down two bombs really fast, and then I'm going to pick one of them up. Doesn't matter which one. And I'm immediately going to throw that to the left and just walk down. So wait for the penguins to get to the wall. Down, bomb, bomb. Pick one up, throw left. Even if one gets away, you're still right there at the chest. There's the faster one where, like, this one's hard. Yeah, I can't do that. I like chilling and waiting. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, because this is what you're talking about, right? Oh, you got to put it high. So like the second row right here.
Yeah, second row right there. Yep.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm just gonna wait for the penguin.
You don't slow down for the second one. It's immediately picks up.
Yeah, because then even if so, you just got this one. He comes right to you.
Yep.
Like, and that's with just being a little early. That's the first one. Second Pangator room. There's a few strats for this one that we're going to go over. There's going to be the one with Tempered Sword, and there's going to be one where you don't have Tempered Sword. Let's do this really quick, though.
Do you have boots when you don't have
Ooh, there you go. That's a good point, Mandy. I appreciate you. So we're going to go over the Tempered Sword one, the strat with lower than Tempered Sword with boots, and the strat with neither of those at all, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, so with Tempered Sword, you're just going to hold your sword out here, charge up a spin, get here, hold down left, and that'll kill a majority of them for you. If you line it up a lot better, you can actually kill all of them and just immediately leave the room. Like so. This is all on stream, by the way, guys, so that way all you gotta do is rewatch it. We're just gonna do a quick coverall, and then I'll end the stream, and then we can start practicing them here in the Discord, okay? So just let me go down the list, and then I'll end the stream to where that way, you know, like Armalix and the other guys that are missing out on this will have something to go off of. And then we'll go into more detail in it here, obviously. So that's with Tempered. Now let's act like we don't have Tempered. So we're just going to pretend here. But we have boots. So we could do this nifty strat here. Which I think is actually the fastest strat, period. Oh, not if you pick it up, though.
That's the really easy mistake to make.
Yep.
This is not a really strategy.
Correct.
You've exploded yourself. You may still have penguins left over.
Yep. Yeah, they're tied. Holy shit. Huh. Interesting.
Oh, it's only giving me one bomb.
Yeah, the preset. Yeah. You want to fill up a little bit and then save a save state.
Why isn't this working? Why do I keep finding this fire rod?
That south wall's just gotta melt.
Right? Yeah, Aaron, I feel you, dude. All right, but those are the two general strats. Now, what do you do if you don't have Tempered? This one I actually have to give myself the gear for. You don't have Tempered. I'm gonna pretend I don't have fucking boots. All right. Obviously, you're gonna have Fire Rod or Bombos coming into here, right? What I like to do is this. This is a little bit finicky. Not a lot of people see me do this one because I don't fucking like doing it, but this is a fast-ish strat. Emphasis on ish. Aw. Do I have it? Oh my god. Okay. Good thing I checked. There you go. So with Quick Swap, it looks way better. I'm using the NMG practice hack. But with Quick Swap, all it would be is one tap to the right.
Maybe two.
Yeah, maybe two because of the You could have something else there too, with powder or mushroom. That's true. But those are the two ways that I recover it. So you're spinning the two bottom ones out of the way to where you have a safe spot. That's the core of this one. While you're killing a fuck ton of the top row, right? Like, see, I even take my sword and I still had time to do it. Now, one more room for Ice Palace. It's probably the scariest one for a lot of you guys. Just like that.
Where exactly are you placing that bomb again?
In this gray square. It doesn't matter where, as long as it's touching it. Yep.
Yeah, I know that that's what it's been on. It's not necessarily. I know roughly.
Right. Common problems you will have with practicing this. Let me try to imitate this. There we go. Is throwing the pot way too early. See? Yep. So one of the things I always advise, like that right there is a perfect scenario. One of the things I always advise doing is just holding up. Because see, even if I walk into them, I'm still going to throw the pot into them. And on green mail, you want to know the fun fact about it? If you want it guaranteed, it costs you 2 hearts. You get 1 here. The beautiful thing about this room, too, is you can really just take your time and break it down, because they don't start coming down on you at all while you're in here. They just flat out don't. So you can pick this up, pick this up, pick this up, pick this up. And even with all these pots gone, what you can do is if you wanted to get a small refill, so you're here on 1 heart, right? And you really wanted to play it safe. So see how it killed the top one up here still? That's because the Y value of this knight is down. So now the Y value of every Stalfos knight is down in this room. Beams won't push him far enough. Fun fact. The pot is what pushes him far enough. But this is a good room to really get down. Do I have beams? Oh, I want to do this really quick. Hold on. Small detour. I haven't been able to practice the strat in a hot minute. I want to make sure I still have it. Still almost faster than bomb jump. That's crazy. But yeah, that's a big one, is getting that Stalfos knight down. I just wanted to do something other than that room over and over again. Okay, so now we're gonna move on. We're going kind of out of order here. Let's handle our Mummy Hellway. Let's show you a few basic strats for this one now. This one is probably my favorite beginner one right here. It's just going right, and then just going up. Then you go around here, shoot this one, and then shoot that one. Nice, easy, simple, bootsless, right? Now let's say you want to save some magic. Well, now you can do this. Same strat. It's basically the same strat, just you're skipping out on killing them. And if you have them walking both side by side like that, you can just keep them on the bottom like that. Now let's say you have boots and you want to learn kind of faster strats. And then let's say you really want to go balls to the wall in this fucking room. Fine. Oh, here we go. The rabbit hole, it begins. There you go, Miandy. But honestly, for a lot of you guys, just do this one. As you saw, there's only a 3-second difference. It keeps your magic up there. You get the refill here. You get both of them. You have plenty of magic now for Moth. Which, what? That's 2 or 3 fire rod shots? Yep. It was definitely 3. Hell, that was only 2 seconds. Okay. That is Mummy Hellway. Alright. Now let's get to some good shit for you guys. How to set up Spooky. We're gonna speed up that mire a little bit. Let's start here. Yeah, it's QW, it's quick warp. So, during this flute in screen, I was getting ready to explain. During this flute in screen right here, very key movement, you have to get below that right rock. Just right here. Careful not to move too much to the right. You just want to get right below this rock. As far to the left as you can. It's okay to nudge it. All that good shit. What we're trying to do is we're trying to make the bird escape the screen at a certain spot. See where the save border is at on the top? Just above that. Trying. It's really hard. See how he's going to be leaving the screen Right above it, see?
So, I had somebody else that actually showed me this a while back. I got told it didn't matter where the duck was, it only mattered that you picked up the rock from the bottom.
The duck is the core value of a lot of this, though. But if you want to do it just where you're below the rock, that's totally fine, too. The biggest thing is making sure you don't walk back to the left here. Because this will disarm it if you walk past this flower right here. That will disarm it. No, you want to be below the rock. That right there will arm the spooky flat out. The practice hack has it pre-set up to where you already have spooky set up and armed. Then what you got to do is you got to handle the actual arming of it, which is here in the basement. There's a few key ways that we can do this. I'm gonna pick this up. We're gonna save here. So the first and probably the easiest way, in my opinion, is just kicking up some dust and then putting down a Samaria block. So all it is tap A, place the block. There's no, you don't have to be insanely fast at it. Just tap A, place the block, boom, boom. And you can push it on there. Like if it's off a little bit, you can still push it on and it'll be all right. Ow. See? So whenever you hear the clink, that means you got it. I'll explain these rooms here in a second. The second way that you can do it is with an ice rod shot. So what you would want to do is what I personally like to do is I like to hold out my sword and be facing to the right. Gotta bait the shot. Ah, I didn't mean to spin. No. So while the ice rod shot is on the screen, you want to place the block. We only have one fire rod shot, so I gotta land this. Yep, there we go. And now the other way. There's one more way. This is kind of hard. And I haven't done this in a very long time, so we'll have to find out.
I thought it was...
Beam's another way, but I don't have it in that preset. I could fill up my health and try it. There we go. You know what? To that degree... Hold on. Now I'm curious. It's probably too fast, though. If this works, I'm posting this in the main Discord. I'm just saying. Because I don't think anyone has said Red Rain works. Okay, it doesn't work. That's why they didn't say it works. Haha.
What'd you use for the first one?
So the first one is Boots Dust. All you do is tap A and place it. Like, it doesn't have to be a... Like, you could take 2 fingers and just go A1. Like that, right? But honestly... That's, you don't even have to do that. You can take your thumb and hit A and then Y. Like, that way is insanely forgiving. Now let's explain the actual spooky actions here, though. So once you get it armed, the first one is easy. It's just hitting this spike while you're lined up with the bars up here. You can hear it. The second one, though, little bit trickier. For this one, a good strat that I like to do is I'll walk to the red lineup of squares here, and then I'll start holding diagonal up left. Once I get to about here and line up with one of the anti-fairies, I'll shoot my fire rod. So the reason that this one works, let's get rid of him. You need to be above this fourth row of blocks right here. So even if you miss the first shot, you saw how I wasted my first shot on the Stalfos. We'll just pretend that I missed. Chill here and just hit an anti-fairy. Like here, I'll act like we missed on this one too. Oh no, I missed. Whatever will I do? I'll just wait here. And the third one is pretty easy. Hee. The third one is just shoot inside the torch above us, right here. One more time, where that way everyone can see it. And that's all your spookies. Now let's move on to Turtle Rock really quick. Pokies 2. This room in specific. If you have Tempered, walk into this room with your sword pre-charged. Very important. Whoopsies. Because of that RNG right there.
How many different patterns?
16. But this alone, just coming in here, sword pre-charged. You want to make sure you release it low enough too. It looks terrifying. But like, look at how fast that is. What the hell is happening? Okay, now something's up.
Some of the newer practice hacks let you set the RNG for things like that.
Hmm. There we go. But yeah, like, see, there's a bunch of different RNGs. But if you hold your sword out and any of them come up to you, you just spin it. And then you react to the other one accordingly.
So, like, sometimes I'll get the double.
You weren't in the Poke enough, and the Poke wasn't coming up towards you. The Poke needs to be coming up towards you, and if it wasn't coming towards you and you spun it, you're not going to get the second hit of it. So let me try to get a good iteration. proof. So, see how it's going away from me there? So that will cause you to miss.
The issue though is I must have had a. I didn't realize Pokey had to be coming at you for that.
Yes. The Pokey has to be, its hitbox has to be in your spin circle for the second hit. If it's not in your spin circle for the second hit, it's not going to register. So that's a very crucial part of that, for that room. Now, for these rooms here, place your Samaria block right here. Right in this middle of this diamond right here. All you have to do is walk over to here, shoot the block. It'll hit both every time. Place Helma, place the block there, shoot it, boom, boom, straight up to Trinex. If you want, you can get insanely fancy with it. But in general, doing this, because no matter what, you're going to have a Samaria in here. It's a good general strat to just get it all said and done with. Instead of like, killing this guy, picking up this pot, hitting this, panicking about this Pokey right here, grabbing this pot and then throwing it. Oh no, I got hit. Let me just use my Samaria block and now I'm out.
Now, how long is throw Mario on that same?
Ooh, you're talking about you're talking about this? So you're talking about like
No,
you.
you would throw the pot. No, our Samaria block's going to be up here with us.
Oh, no. I got you.
So yeah, you slash down to kill that guy, throw on the pot, Samaria block, that one right there.
Ooh, that's the danger. That is a danger. But I got your strat. Hold on. About the same speed. But the double Samaria is a little bit faster, even with just walking and doing that last portion of dash. Yeah, 841. That's not even doing it the fancy way. And then let's see without boots, right? Ten seconds, and then I'll do the pot one. About 10 seconds as well. They're about the same speed. But if you have boots, then this one's probably your fastest bet. Because I think just getting lined up for your dash is too good. Alright, now we move on to some interesting things. GT time. We're not going to go over really basic rooms. You know, you got your Stalfos room for Rando room. All those kind of things, right? We're not going to try to speed up those rooms. We're going to really focus on the rooms that kind of give people a lot of trouble. And this is going to be everything in here. This is not going to be boss kills. These are just going to be considered rooms, period. The first thing we're going to talk about really quick is Ice Armos. Non-silvers. Come over here. You line up with the shield. I can show this demonstration of this kill in the actual normal Armos fight as well as helping Narwhal out with it. I'm going to shoot 2 arrows up. I'm going to shoot 2 arrows to the left. After that, I'm going to spam arrows all the way up to the top wall, and then I'm going to start shooting left. This will pretty much work every damn time unless I royally fuck it up. now I'm just gonna chill and spam. So one more time. I don't know why this preset starts you on Fire Rod. The really important thing is whenever you get up to the wall here, put yourself on this part of the Trinex right here. And then once you get here, you can just literally just spam shots. Ice Trinex is still like 48-2. And see, look at how delayed that was, and it still killed the last one. Triforce. Smarty. So that's that, right? What the hell is floor 3? Oh, this room. I actually didn't know it had a name. So there's a bunch of ways that you can actually do this room here. Let's hit a save state while we're climbing up here. So the first way is the chill way. Get some good magic, and you take 2 hearts of damage. And then you're done with it. The health neutral way is a little bit finicky, and I don't tend to do it. Oh, God. This is so weird. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, this way is weird to me. This is very foreign. So this is your absolute health neutral way, and you can see how slow this is. This way, no matter what, it's only 2 hearts. I would say just deal. And you'll be alright. If you want the fast strat, 3 hearts. Alright. Now everyone's favorite shit. Mimics 1. We're going to start off by showing the very, very slow way, but safe way. You obviously neutral grab the wall, bring them both to here, slash your sword to the right, drag it down, and just do your shots. The slash way. Saw how I do 3 slashes to the right and 2 slashes down? You do that while holding said direction. So holding right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, down, 1, 2. On the second slash, hold your sword out. And then start holding left. It's been a while since I've done this strat, so excuse me. And then shoot 2, get your sword out again. 1, 2. Much faster than holding the wall. Even with messing it up. Still 10 seconds. As opposed to 12. So this alone is already giving you a 2-second improvement. Until you fuck it up. Holy shit. I mean, I royally fucked it, and I still tied the slow strat. That's funny. There you go. There's it faster. So 8 seconds. And then here's the strat that I do. So this is just walking all the way to the right wall, slash down once, hold the sword out, and then get your shots. It's not.
Easier than the flash one.
The flashy one. Ugh. Flashy one's hard as hell.
The one you were slashing.
Oh, slashing. I thought I heard the word flashy. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, mirror mimics me, NDM. I do plan on learning that, trust me. Just because it's funny. So the problem with the that I have with the slashing one is slashing and tinking on that spike. Whenever it doesn't happen, the strat's great. But that's why I like this one. That would have been almost a 6. But yeah, that's Mimics 1. So let me do it again here really quick. Alright. Now Mimics 2. There's 2 ways to do it. Or well, there's a few ways to do it. There's way more than 2. I'm going to just go over 2. There's plenty of other ways to do this though, but I'm going to go over the really slow and safe one. I hate it. And then I'm going to do mine, and I'm going to try to explain mine after I do it a few times. Because Mimics 2 is probably the only room I actually worry about doing fast. Because I just want to get the fuck out of here. So, hold your sword out, hold down, shoot, shoot, re-slash, hold your sword out, shoot, shoot. So it's 11 seconds, right? One more time. Sword out, shoot, shoot, hold your sword out, shoot, shoot. Now what you can do, so that way you don't get hit by the BMOs, is just keep the sword out, but you're going to get hit by the bottom one, right? So what I figured out, let me get it. Shit. I practiced it for this presentation, and here I am fucking it up. Is after the first shot? Oh my gosh, you're a butthole. Okay, it just seems like no matter what, I'm going to hit by Ibima, so I'm just going to eat my own words for now. To get kind of a move on with the other strats. Because it is. It's so, like, you have no idea how much I'm playing against my muscle memory right now. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do it a few times, and then I'll start explaining. And it looks way more complicated than it is. I'm going a little bit too fast for my own good now. So. It can't. Yep. So it's a lot of micro taps, like very small, quick taps. So right in here, I wish I could like play this at 2 times speed. Can you do that on this practice hack actually? Or is that not possible? I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not possible. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'll like just go over the general movement of it, I guess. So we rock right a little bit, we slash down, and then we do a little bit of a down right while holding the sword down. And then that puts us in this position right here. You don't hold the sword out for long, but you're gonna let go of the sword to get your shots in. And what you can do is start your bow shot, and the mimic will keep moving. See?
Why do you keep doing those?
Because the BMOS hitbox is just...
Slightly not
Yep.
You don't even really need to buffer right while you're slashing. Just wait till you're done slashing, then start moving right. That way he won't move to the left.
Oh, there you go.
If you mimic will move further to the left.
Ooh, wait. Did that just help me figure out an easier way to do this? For people to learn it, maybe? Oh, yeah, it did. So, slash your sword down, hold it out, and just go right. Just immediately. Just do this. See, he's ending up right in front of us right there. We're not doing any form of micro movement or anything like that. The moment you get it...
Like this is going to use frames over the optimal version, and nobody's going to care except you.
Correct.
This is exactly what I do.
But this is totally fine. That's why. Because you're not going to be able to dodge the shot. Yeah, the other way that you do it, Manugu, is for that way the top one doesn't come down and shoot you immediately.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can do it a little bit.
Yeah, you have to do it way slower. Yeah.
Then move left.
Yep.
Then you're,
So, again, slash down, walk right, get your shots. Now for the top one, where it gets a little bit tricky. Okay. Made a save state right here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, as I shoot my bow, I'm going to hit left. Well, I'm a little bit behind the block, so I'm going to move around the block a little bit. But I'm going to hold left while I shoot the bow shot, to where that way the mimic gets into the bow shot as I'm stuck in the bow shooting animation. And that block is going to screw this, isn't it? Yep, sure is. That's going to be so hard to do on the fly like that. And then in this position here... I hate this. Okay. That's so tight. Fuck that. Let me try to set up a better one. There we go. Okay. I'm going to tap up, I'm going to shoot, and I'm going to hold left where that way the mimic comes into the bow shot, right? See how I'm like forcing him into the movement of the bow shot? Getting hit by the BMOS is just a side effect of me standing still and showing this. Because, like, you can freely move him during the shot. So now with that... Holy shit. So with that, you should be able to just do a second shot as you're holding upright to get to the door. Like I'm the moment I shoot that second shot, I'm just holding upright, and I think the beam was just fine. So it's a lot of pieces to break down, and I wouldn't feel like betrayed or bad if you just stuck with this one for the time being. What was that?
I got it in just over 7 seconds.
There you go.
Screwing it up's 9.
I have to do it my way now to make sure my muscle memory is still there. I'm all fucked up now. There we go. I remember trying to figure this one out too. This one's hard. But it's a little bit of a faster version of the stay strat. Than the second mimic. I would still have to figure out for you guys. So that's the general overview of it for Mimics 2 is, for now, you stick with this if you already know how to do this. You are going to lose time. Not much. However, if you learn something like that, you're already cutting 6 seconds out of your time. This room is probably going to be your biggest practice as far as like singular rooms go. Yep. So that's a big one. Now, I'm not going to go into insane detail about the gauntlet climb. There's way too much to break down and go over. I'm going to go over this room really quick, though. The first Stalfos is a guaranteed kill by picking up the spot and throwing it left. No matter the RNG. If it goes up, you have to go up with it. But every other RNG is just throw it left. See how the early up RNG, I had to go up with it? But every other one is just straight up pick up this pot, throw left. Hehe. Let me get to the next one to talk about really quick. Okay. This room right here, props to Vortex on this one. If you have your bow out and you just hold down right and shoot a bow the moment that you get out of the door transition, so like you could spam it here, you will stop that Zizak from going right. This is Gauntlet 3 in specifics. So Gauntlet 3, do this. Handle this from here. Save the preset here. Nice, John. Hold down right. Potion. Stops them every time. This one here, fire rod, hold down left, fire. And it'll hit that stealthos, as long as you have the spooky. And almost no matter what, you should have the spooky. Land mode 2. That's a general idea of how that strat would go. Really? So what you do is you hold your sword out, you walk all the way to the left, right, go here, release the spin. And then you get as many of the fire rod shots in as you can. If you miss one, that's when you have to resort to a spin. Next up here is Wizard's 1. This one's pretty self-explanatory. It's literally just walk down, place it between, shoot it. Wizard's 2 is a little bit more tricky. You don't move left or right. Right before you get to the spike, place, shoot immediately, then slash to the right. Torches. I just want a little bit more. Even though this is perfectly fine. Actually, fuck it. It's perfectly fine. Torches 1. You never have to lose health here. I see a lot of you guys kind of doing something like this. Minus the text box, that's actually pretty slow. Or like where you do something like this.
That's my.
And then the final one that I get really tired of seeing. Yeah.
That's how I do it.
But like, all of these have one. All of them have one thing in common. And fucking standing and waiting for the fire bar. Don't do that. There is a movement here where you can get this all done. Ah! Oh my gosh, that's why I wanted more magic. Just try stop doing that on accident. And now, people get really scared because this firebar can come up and clip you. However, as long as you are holding up, that firebar will never come up. It will hit you, but you will not fall off as long as you are holding straight up. Let me try to... Okay. Well, let's make the movement right first, though. It's kind of hard to, like, intentionally set these kind of things up. All right, there we go. See? I was holding up. A lot of you guys already know Torches 2, so we don't really have to go over that. Torches 2 is pretty self-explanatory. What the hell? I didn't even know that could happen. Alright. So now say you need the, say you need a key, right? The safest and fastest way to do this room is walk to the left here, pick up this pot, walk above them, throw the pot, and then slash. This will kill both helmets. As long as you don't get hit like a clown. Kills them both. Bottom of the wall, I've seen a lot of you guys do just fine. We're not going to go over this.
Do you need to slash, or is it just do it?
This room right here.
Yeah.
Okay. This room right here, we'll just give ourselves powder really quick. Where the fuck is powder? Why items? I'm blind as hell. Okay. Getting in here soon enough, you can powder both of them. Oh my gosh. Ow! Alright. Blah blah, open this chest if you want to. Pick this up, wait for the spark to go past you, throw the pot there. Boom, done. One last room. We're gonna ignore this guy. We're gonna ignore that. Yup. Oh, hey, fun fact, we have to do it no matter what. There's actually not a safe state for this. Oh. No, it's totally legal.
100% it is.
Always legal. Alright.
So do you hover your Moldorm too?
Yeah. I always do. Especially now. So
I don't because it's a 1 in 50 trick for me.
So
Simulator.
yeah. So this next room here, there's a few ways to handle this. I'll show you the way I do it with boots. And then I'll try to explain it. Then I'll show you the kind of more beginner friendly way to handle it with hookshot. And then we're gonna go over bootsless, which is way fucking it's a pain in the ass. So what I do here is I walk to the 4th conveyor, and I just dash up, I tap left, I dash up again. It's much simpler than it actually looks. So again, 4th conveyor, dash up, tap left, dash up again. That guy can sometimes frame rule you. It's okay. Just get to the middle, dash up. Now the hookshot friendly way. Hold up left, hookshot this guy, dash up. One more time. Even if you miss him, you can still just dash up. Hell, you can just get to here, just hookshot, and then dash up. They're all around the same time. Like, I'm only gaining 10 frames on you by doing this. So whichever way you want to do this room. Now, bootsless. This is gross. Because it kind of is. This one, you just make sure you hookshot him out the way. Then you just hold up the middle. And you line up here on the conveyor. It's very important to line up on the conveyor before you get to the ice. I'm going to do a small a very small touch on Aga 2 real quick here. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a tip on how to figure out patterns really quick. This pattern what do you think you should do?
I would go top right.
And do what?
Slash my sword like crazy.
What if I told you this is a spin pattern guaranteed? So, anytime they're all heavily swayed on one side, it is almost always a spin pattern. This is a slash. Bait them in front, move away, slash. Another slash. Bait them in front, move away, slash. Another slash. Bait in front, move away, slash. This is a spin. If it wasn't horribly desynced, but still.
Yeah, that was a slash because of the desync.
Yep. Whenever they are any form of lined up in one direction, kind of like this. Lined up in one direction. Prioritize the spin over the slash. This is going to be hard. Ah. This is a bait in front and move away. A big part of the Aga fight is baiting in front and then moving away and slashing. Too many times do I see people just kind of holding their sword out and doing something like this. And then, oh, you missed all of those, right? But like, all I had to do for that one, which I'm not going to get it again, sadly. But all I had to do for that one was kind of bait in front, like we're going to on this one, and then slash it towards them. Like, this is a spin. Aw, blue ball, really? But you get the idea. So be on the lookout for whenever they all line up on one side, or whenever they only line up two and one. Going through the notes some more. See if there's anything that I missed. If you guys have any rooms that you want visited, now's the time to ask while I look through this, by the way. Oh! Ooh. I know what we can do now, actually. Let's do dark rooms. And just kind of go over these really quick. We're not going to go over Eastern. Eastern's kind of self-explanatory to a degree. However, what I will cover really quick. Say you don't have lamp. We'll give ourselves fire rod. And then enough to shoot a shot. And we'll save a state here. What you can do for this room here in particular, if you have fire rod, once the door transition starts, hold left or hold right. Left, doesn't matter which way. Hold one of those directions, preferably right. Have your fire rod out and just mash. And you'll light that torch every time. So I'm going to go in. The moment the screen goes black, I'm literally just holding right and mashing Y. Every time. Now, if you don't have lamp or fire rod, come in here with the sword pre-held out. Hold right, shoot, and then see how there's solid ones right here? I'm gonna release a spin. I'm gonna release one more spin just in case. Shoot him, walk up, walk back down, shoot again. grab the key, spin again, respin, and we're out. Now I'll show what that looks like with the lamp where you get a general idea. I think I crashed the Prakak. We'll show what this looks like with the lamp. The ending, of course, I just walked and did it. One more time. Oh, we have the fire rod. Cool. So we could do it. It is a lot of trusting your sword. And, like, using arrows to kind of place yourself in where you're at. Now, one more to touch on. We're not going to go over Darkmire at all. However, I want to cover basement of Pod, because if you have Fire Rod, we will send you here. And there's a reason for that. This first room right here, actually, let's just go ahead and do the whole thing. I'm trying to bring up the... Okay, thank you. Get rid of lamp. Give us fire rod. We have full magic, right? Okay, cool. Alright. In this first room here, you're holding down left, and then you transition to a left, and then hammer. Hold up left, slash right, hold down left. Slash your sword out. And now I have my sword slashed downward. Let's just get rid of him. There we go. So now what we do in this room, we have our fire rod out, and we've slashed down, and we go into this next room. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to hold left, and the moment I see Link start to move down, I'm going to shoot my fire rod. All I'm doing is holding left. Lights it up every time. Light up the other one. Handle your turtles as you would. The reason that you light up the other torch as well is because the light transitions into the screen. Just get this done and out the way. Walk up, bonk, bonk. And there you go. Dark pod. Dark pod with fire rod. As far as any other tricky rooms, I really can't think of any that come to mind.
Fire dark room without hook shot.
Okay.
Or without boost. The only way I know how to do that first fire consistent is the dash kind of hook strat, which I don't know if everyone else knows, so maybe you want to hit that one.
So I'll just show it with the lamp. And you can like once you practice that with the lamp enough, because it's just button presses. You're not really doing anything. You can do it just as fast without the lamp.
Essentially sound cues. You'll hear yourself pick the pot up, and as soon as you hear that, you can throw it away and
See?
Because the big thing I have is if I don't have that to be able to do, I just feel like I get lit by the fireballs in this next room because I missed the Samaria block by just a little bit, and
Yep.
I'm trying to decent way of just like you're feeling around in the dark, or is it just kind of
No. I'll show you. So, I'll show you with the lamp, and then you'll get the general idea of it, and we'll do it in the dark.
yeah, there are a couple of options. This looks like one that I was going to. The other one's really a backup strat for if you've gotten a little bit too low and you miss your Samaria plays.
So it's that core movement, right? We're going to be using our sword to tell when we're moving down, because all we're doing is holding left. The moment we stop moving down, we tap down, pick up the pot, place the block, hold down while placing the block. Mm-hmm.
As long as you're fast enough, yeah.
Yep. As long as it is a...
Room, you're baiting out the fire by slashing to the right.
Yep. And even having to go back and push it, like you're able to locate where you're at.
But you know that because you're on the wall that you're higher low,
Correct.
that's game changer.
I figured a lot of people can do the rest of it, no problem. This first room is the big fucking roadblock, yeah. Something to cover, though, really quick with the other rooms. So yeah, first room, you know, you just hold left for a second, slash your sword. And you come down here, right? This room, what I do, I hold up left, and I take 2 hits of damage, and then I'm good to go. Hold down left here. Now I know I'm in the bottom corner, right? What I do, personally, is I pick up the Samaria block. I walk up here till I see the crystal. Walk right, throw, shoot. And I just hold down left. And then say you're here with 1 bomb. I don't know how many of you guys know this. You hear that sound? That's the bomb wall. And this is just hold left slash. And this is just hold left. Get hit if you have to, then hold down left. That's it. I guess we can go over this one too. So, Mummy Hell Room, there's a few ways to do this room. So what I like to do personally is I will walk up here, slash, pick up the pot, use it to kill the other berry if it didn't die in the initial slash. If it died in the initial slash, fuck that mummy on the left. So both are gonna die here. Fuck that mummy. And see how that, because I was able to throw the pot at the mummy, how much that really changed the rest of that room. I'm just going over and showing how this room can work. So something personally, if you don't want to deal with this shit, and let's say you have ether. If you straight up don't want to deal with it, just use ether. Get them off. It's fast. And it gives you a nice clear room. I'm hitting wrong shortcuts. Now, let's say you have red ring. Again, I'm going to keep saying this. I don't care who gives me flack for it. Red ring in Rando is the better boomerang. Because of these kind of reasons. What's up, bright-eyed? Instructions were unclear. I had sex with the mummy. Correct.
Are you sure about that?
Really? Pretty sure it does.
Pretty sure it does.
If it does, it doesn't do it for long enough.
Oh, is it
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11 seconds. Red ring does that shit for like 20.
If you need 20 seconds to get through this room, you better just do.
Exactly. Does boomerang do anything to wall masters? Oh. I guess we could go over the next room too. Let me do this really quick. So this room here, if the mummy is in front of you right here, you could just slash and hit him out. And I think any sort of work. God, I really can't think. One more room. I know we're kind of going all over the place, and I'm sorry. Chomps. A general safe rule of thumb. In this room, it doesn't matter. Over here, on this wall, specifically the left wall, they cannot get you. Period. Like, I will stand right here, right next to him all day. Haha, you can't get me. You want to see the contradiction to... I was about to say, I'll show you the contradiction. Watch this shit. See how close he is? And there you go. Like, I will hug this bottom right corner and he can still hit me. See? However, bottom left corner, not possible. Not even close. I don't know why. It's oh wait, no, it's because of the anchor. It's because of where they're anchored. See how they're both anchored on the right side of the block? Yep. So what you do in general is using this idea, bait the first attack, go up here, put your block, bait the second attack. Very nice. It's slow, granted, but you won't get hit, and it's consistent. Correct. I want to get it just one time. Do I have beams on this preset? Oh, I do. Hell yeah. I guess we can do this one too, since we already did Mire 2. Let's do Dark Maze really quick. So, I'm gonna do it with the lamp. God damn it. Dude, I know, right?
My heart attack always gets wonky the longer I'm in it.
Yeah, that's big facts. So, you'll place that block down. If it's a solid block, just tap down a little bit more, and then you'll be good to go. From here, you're just gonna hold down right, and then the moment you see your block or your character, whichever way you want to look at it, moving right the second time, just hold right. So hold down right. I'm just holding the diagonal the whole time. There's the right. Hold right. Hit the switch. I'm gonna go back onto this, and I'm just gonna be holding right. Once I see the second right, I hold down. Once I see the down, I hold left. Once I see the second down, I hold down.
You can also gauge that.
Yep. Once you start to pass the fire bar up above you, right there, you can start holding down. It becomes a lot more apparent whenever the lamp is off.
The other thing is if it's in the dark, don't try to go for the refill island.
1, 2, hold right. Holding right, holding down, holding left. Pass the fire bar, hold down.
John, show how bad the refill island is.
Oh, in the dark? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Not even in the dark. Show it with light, just so they know not to go for it ever in the dark.
oh, I have the lamp. Haha.
There's at least 3 or 4 other right.
1, 2,
on
3.
the island.
So if
You're
you
not hitting that.
if you guess wrong, have fun. However, I want to point this out though. Check this shit out. If you do the hook shot, whenever you're in between the fire bars like that, you'll get it almost guaranteed. But that's if you have hookshot in here. Generally holding up.
Depends on where you get lost.
Yeah. But a good rule of thumb, like, if you...
If it's late half, you can usually get away with holding up.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to hold up right here.
Because this is traditionally what we would use in cross keys to get through this room, is you just hold up.
Yep.
From laser bridge. But if you're on the right side of the room, I'm not sure of an exact.
It's usually left until you see the left fire bar. Yeah. Here we have the health. We have the health. We can test. I'm completely... I don't even know where the fuck I'm at. Hold left. Okay, there's the fire bar. I'm gonna hold up. Sweet.
Or as your, the big thing that a lot of people say is have a map open.
Maps do help.
I kept it open for about a year and a half. So, about right.
Oh, for...
Yo, I'm gonna preface this now. Don't ever...
Don't do this.
Get in this
You don't need to do it.
Yeah.
The
Like,
damn
that's
seed's
just
gonna give you
dumb.
lamp and sphere 0 anyway. Someone's shooting fireworks again. You're talking about here with lamp, aren't you? Melancholy? Probably. Melancholy's a pain in the ass. Oh, thanks, game. Yeah. Gotta go through the beginning. Yep. Oh yeah, we did Mimics 1 and 2, Bright Eyed. It'll be in the VOD. Ah, shit. Ooh, I already got locked. Where am I? This is why you don't do it. I'm in the second. Oh, dude, I'm in the L corner. That's not good. Dark maze. I'll be alright. Ting, ting, ting. There we go.
I still like.
Don't do this. Yeah.
And like, if you're looking for an item, like I would say you don't do this in open or standard or any other mode for this to be specific. Like I wouldn't even. The only times I've done it is in a mode that it makes sense, and like those are specific cases. Like the example I use is race, and I had like a dumb one. Where, if you don't know what Lightspeed is, it's the 3 penance for light world. You have to get and lamp was on expect to go back or plan. So like you have to like if I come back there, it's like, yeah, that's better.
Right.
Generally no.
This room here, you just wait for the guard, throw the boomerang up.
I think the only other scenario where you'd even consider a dark aga in this tournament would be like, you know, there's an item there specifically and you've got a fire rod already.
And even then, I'm still not fucking.
No, like if I had a scenario with like I find out that hook shots on lumberjack and I don't know, it could be in mimic case.
That's always true. I've done Dark Aggo once, and I think it was against Centipede. I really do. Right. Good to see that my blue ball RNG exists even in my practice hack.
You don't care. Maybe you should ask Jesse for his practice. I have another
And just to shoot him, oh my god. Just to shoot him into the middle of the room. Like, just for angle practice. That's the only reason I really give two shits. Yep, forces his teleport spot faster at most cases. But as far as tricky rooms for like dungeons and stuff, I can't really think of anything else. We covered a lot. Right. No. We've been over a lot today.
And that's the beauty of the VOD. You can pick one part. You can pick another part at another point in time.
Yep, that's the whole reason I streamed it. Whole reason it was streamed, it covered even more than what we put up in that pinned message. So there's a lot of good shit in there now. Man, I really can't think of anything.
In a general sense or specific equipment?
Some we did specific equipment as well. Like we did Ice Palace was a majority of the ones where we switched up the loadout for like the pen gate rooms and such. Yeah, but even second pen gator lineup room you can't do bombs with. If you don't have boots, you can't do it. You can also do this where you don't. No, I know. You could do this too. This is why I showed them to do the way if they didn't want to take any damage. That's with Master Sword. And then they would just be one slash away. And then we went over Mummy Hallway, like taking the time with the fire rod. Yeah, we did a lot. We've been in here for over an hour and a half. Actually 2 hours. And there's nothing really else that kind of comes to mind. But yeah, we'll go over into more details if you guys want to practice them here in the Discord. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream. Thanks for those that came by on this end. This will be the VOD. I'll post it up as a link, and I'm gonna highlight it on the channel. Take it easy.